Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and I'm back with another video. I'm starting to love putting out videos for you guys. I'm starting to get my energy back. So today's video is on this Nadula hair wig. Oh my god, super cute. It's a color that I have not done before. So aside from the goodies that they gave me in the bag, this is what the wig is looking like. It's like a red brown like Auburn color. Super cute for the fall, I would add. But it comes with 3 clips, you know, the adjustable straps. It is a body weight wig and it's 24 inches. So yeah, like I said, I always have like everything in the description below, so y'all can go on ahead and check that out. But I bleached the knots, which wasn't really like needed like OD. I just personally do it on my wig, so it's like a universal thing I do. And I did go on ahead and pluck it. It is a 13x4 lace front, so it wasn't really too hard to pluck. What you guys see me doing right now is I'm taking my lace tint spray by Evan. I believe this is a warm medium brown, and I'm spraying that completely over the lace, same way I did with my bowl cap. Okay, so I already knew that I wanted to do a side part with this wig. It just goes. I don't know. I haven't had a side part in a little bit, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to do a side part. So here you guys are seeing me like how exactly I parted. I did do like a curve shaped side part. And I'm just perfecting that. And then I'm going to take my hot comb and make sure that everything is nice and flat. And our foundation is like super flat and nice. But yeah, it blends really, really well. Like the lace blends really, really well. I just go on ahead and add the lace tint spray because I wanted to exactly match my scalp, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm just flattening everything out, making sure that my part is super defined, nice and crisp and clean. And then we're gonna actually start working on the install. Okay, so I'm going to cut our ear tabs out. It wasn't much for me to cut, so as you guys can see, it's barely any hair, more so just the lace. The wig itself fit my head really, really well, and I got a big ass forehead, but I also have a small head, like head size, but my forehead is huge. So keep that in mind when you are buying a wig. That's super important. And just also be sure that you don't cut too much lace off for your ear tabs, because that can make or break your install. Okay, so I did go on ahead and cut the lace off camera, as y'all can see. Normally, I do cut the lace off before I install my wigs. I know some people go on ahead and install their wigs and then cut their lace off. Me personally, I just feel like this makes it easier, and I'm able to measure exactly where I want the wig at once I cut the lace off. But you do what works for you, sis. So yeah, here I'm just mapping it out, making sure that it's completely gonna fit my head. And then I'm gonna pull the lace back a little bit and use my Bold Hold Active lace glue. I'm gonna start with applying it at the top of my forehead in like a little section, and then smearing it out with the back of my rat tail. And I don't use a blow dryer. If y'all know, I only let my lace glues air dry, and I feel like this just gives it a smoother install for me. Me personally, I don't like to blow dry, especially Bold Hold products, because I feel like it gives it a cast. But once it's looking completely clear, there's no white, you're gonna take the top of your lace and you're gonna pull it completely forward, as y'all can see. And this is why I say I cut my lace off before I install my wigs, just because I know exactly where I'm placing that lace at. Personally, I like to work in sections, so like I did the top part first, and now moving on to our sides. So I'm going to do the same thing. I did about like maybe 2 to 3 layers of my lace glue, and I'm smoothing it out with my rat tail. And I know some people let their lace glue completely get clear and then they'll apply another coat. Me, I just kind of let it get a little like not all the way completely clear, but it's not cast white. And then I'll go on ahead and apply another layer, let it air dry, and then it's time to tack it down. I'm gonna use my comb, the back of my comb, just to make sure everything is laying nice and flat when I go ahead and blend it. Now, here's a tip. Me personally, when I do go ahead and do my installs, I know sometimes I do not measure correctly and I leave some spaces out. So I'm just gonna take my lace glue and just apply it to where exactly the lace still is not tacked down. And I'm gonna use the back of my rat tail and smooth that out and make sure everything is nice and flat and actually lay down. Okay, so what we do to one side, we're going to do it to the other. Please do not mind if it pulls on my face. My hormones are going fucking crazy because of my newborn. But yeah, I'm going to apply, like I said, I think 2 or 3 layers to each side. And then I'm smearing it out with the back of the rat tail. You want to make sure you're doing thin layers. I don't know if I mentioned that. Do thin layers. And when it gets completely clear, I'm tacking it down. I feel like this part is so satisfying, like watching somebody lay their lace down. It's like so satisfying. So here's the little top parts that I'm talking about where like they're not completely glued down. I'm just gonna apply a little bit more glue and smear it out and lay it completely flat. Now you can see my bald cap a little bit. So I don't know if I showed you guys on camera, or I might have showed you guys on camera. I'm gonna cut a little bit of that out because nobody wants to see your bald cap underneath your lace. Like, what? That's not cute. So I'm gonna cut it out. I do go on ahead and blend it a little bit better. But yeah, I'm gonna take my free spray and apply that to like our hairline just to make sure that we have no lifting and the lace lays completely flat. So before I go on ahead and tack my wig down and actually like use my head wrap to lay it down, I'm gonna take out what's gonna be considered like our baby hairs, our edges, whatever you wanna call them, whatever you all call them, newborns, blah, 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 okay? So I'm gonna take them out. I usually do like the arch of my eyebrow and go based off of that. And so here is what I was talking about as far as like hiding my wig cap. I did take out a little bit more hair and I pulled the wig completely forward, used a little bit of my free spray to lay it down so it's not lifting, and boom, voila. You can't even see my wig cap anymore. So I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side, and then I'll go on ahead and apply the Nadula wig band that they gave me to actually lay everything down. Okay, so this is what it's looking like after I took it down. For me, it was a little light, so I took my Kiss Pressed palette, I think this is called, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of makeup on our hairline just to make sure everything blends and there's no like white cast. Just making it look like scalp sis, okay? And then we'll move on to the baby hairs. Okay, so here I'm just showing you guys how I cut my baby hairs. I do cut at an angle going upwards for like both sides, and then I'm gonna take like a little itty bitty curling one. I believe this is like 1/2 inch or maybe even 1/4 inch, and I'm going to curl them up. I did have to do it a couple times because for some reason my curling one was just not getting hot enough for me. So yeah, you want to curl them up. And then I know some people that curl them down also. Just do whatever works for you. But I'm gonna take a little bit of my wrapping foam and swoop our baby hairs. Now here's the part where you're going to play a little bit and actually form a shape in the swoop that you like. I did go back in and cut a little bit more of the baby hair because I feel like it was too long. It was too close to my eyebrow and that's not cute. So yeah, you guys are seeing me just, you know, form the actual swoop in the shape that I actually wanted it, and then I'm blending it into our hairline so it doesn't look like it's just foreheads plastered on our, it's just baby hairs plastered on our forehead, if that makes sense. So I'm doing the same thing to our side swoops. I'm taking it, cutting it, using my curling wand to curl it. Now these side swoops I did do a little bit long, so you guys will see in a little bit that I go back in and cut them. but it's basically just playing with the shape. And the reason why I like to use wrapping lotion is because I feel like it's a better mold. Like I can mold the baby hairs better with wrapping lotion. I know some people use gel, freeze spray, but me personally, I'm gonna turn up, okay? So boom, this is what she's looking like after I did my makeup. Of course, I had to blend my eyebrows with this look because it just is what it is. I'm gonna take a little bit of my Morphe bronze palette and just add a little bit of makeup, making sure everything blends. But yeah, be sure to check out my TikTok at glambytai, because I also do little mini reviews and mini tutorials on my TikTok, so you guys can see that in case you want any more tips on how to install this wig. But other than that, yeah, you guys, she is good to go. She's super cute for the fall. I'm definitely probably gonna bring her back out for the fall. But in general, this wig was so easy to install, and it really is like low maintenance. I straightened her, and I feel like she'll hold the curl really well, because of the simple fact that once I was done at the end of the day, she wanted the curl up herself, okay? So yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in my next video.